Hello everyone and welcome back to Gustavia and episode 18 of Through the Ranks. We are in our recently captured Essex. It's been refitted for our purpose. What I've done is I've put long guns on it, as I mentioned, and there's a reason for it, not sticking with the carrots and instead picking the long guns. I'm going to go into that in a second. It basically melts down to the build of it. It's a Bermuda cedar frame with a mahogany planking. So the thickness of the sides, basically the main armor, is going to be absolutely short. The enemy is going to be able to penetrate us fairly easily. It's also a shabby build, was help. So we're not going to really rely that much on our thickness to mitigate the damage. More very steep angle and the amount of hit points we can do, and range. So we want to try and mitigate the penetration of the mediums and stay at range to fight the next enemy. That way our angles will be easier to increase to bounce his shots, and we hopefully are able to take advantage of our long guns here. That also coincides with the upgrades I put on it. I managed to find another Bridgetown frame refit to put on just to get us flat 7% more on all our hit points. Kind of slow us down somewhat, but to be fair. I've put on French gunners to increase our penetration at range, and also a gunpowder upgrade, which in total gives us a 7.5% increased penetration. But we do have a bit more range to play with. Combined with the long guns and the increased penetration, we should be able to out-damage and out-shoot the enemy at range if we can keep him there. That remains to be seen, however. There's a bit of repairs on. 5 cycles of repair, 1 for mast and a bit of rum. What we want to do is maybe going in here and resetting their perks by a perk reset permit in the Admiralty under permits. Reset our perks here. I'm still gonna go sextant if I have a cycle around so I know where I am. Going prepared so we come in loaded. And force of habit. Expert calendar for a bit more effect on our repairs. Emergency master as well, so we got a 50% cooldown on our rudder and pump and magazine repairs, our emergency repairs. And for the last one, question is whether you want a few more upgrade modules out on PvP. If you're on that place, I'm not. Could put it into hold optimization or something else economy wise. You also put it into bravery. Not sure it's gonna matter that much on this one. What I am gonna do is gonna go double shot. So if we do get into a close engagement, we can double shot. That's the perks I'm gonna go for. Now the light is fading, but before we head out, perks again. I thought we should just paint the ship. I do have the painted DLC, and I haven't used it for today, so let's find a quick paint on the Essex. Brest Harbor, bit hard to see here, but it's a very dark brown with red detail. Makes it look very piratey. Pink Royale is what it says on the tin. Well, Whoosh Noir is a very black color, similar to Brest Harbor. But Sanger is a bit red in it. Sicily, yellow stripe and Unity or Unite. A bit pinkish with a bluish hue. The one I want is this one. Everyone knows red ones go faster, right? So equip that one. Boom. So off to 100 Trinc. See you in a second. Right. Checking targets as we come out of pool. Bell pool. That's not. There's 1+3. That's not what we want. We want solos. Trinc whale. That's the HDF fleet. Another one. There have been a few Trinc on their own roaming around here earlier today. I may have spread out. We'll see. May have to go searching for them though. the +3, that's the in-depth. Essex +1. That +1. That one's going too fast. Another HDF. Essex +1. Looks like this is gonna have me searching around for another hour, isn't it? Oh, Naval Action, why do you do it to me? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'll bring you back once I find a target, and then we'll get into it. See you in a second. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have found ourselves in commonly a Swedish one this time, and we're all the way down south of Rheinstadt, or Bastarre town, so did quite a bit of searching. Naval Action generally does that to you. If you're looking for a very specific target, you're gonna have a hard time finding it. But here we go. Right, so where is he? There he is. Alright, he's in a good position to give in a round of chain shot first. Maybe even both sides if we get around to it. We need to turn here anyway. Gonna try and give him a round of chain and then make it a bit more easy to control the engagement. And when we will try and fight him upwind. Now he's got bow chasers and stern chasers. We don't. Alright, 92. Not a bad initial run. He's gonna get shot in at us fairly soon. We're gonna keep this angle, see what he does. Yeah, he's gonna hammer straight through his. This shabby build here is definitely going to be something to watch out for. Should of course be loading ball am on that one. I could have turned sharply around, give him another round of chain. We're not. We'll see if we can keep somewhat upwind and that way control the engagement. And then we can run down to him if we need to. We can keep upwind. Gonna restrict him somewhat, but he's not gonna maneuver it that much. It let us control it mostly. He's gonna fire in a minute. Yeah, there we go. Gonna hold up the angle. Oh, so he doesn't shoot into my rear, and that should be it. I'm just gonna turn in, fire at range, according to plan. And then you're going to come back up against the wind. Bit of an angle here, but shot we got right now. Too much of an angle. Try to go for no shots. Come back up the wind there. Another hit in the stern. I'm gonna keep the chains loaded on the on that side. Alright, he's turning about. Gonna come out at an angle, let him fire. Turn on the gauge. Ooh, too much of an angle. Ow, still penetrated us. Alright, let's flatten out. While he's battling the wind there. When you're fighting at this range, you need to remember the travel and the elevation of your guns. That's pretty good. Tell. You turned a bit. Only a few penetrations on that one. Alright. Definitely gonna be a long fight, fighting the range. Ouch. Right, he's set full sails. Get a cheek shot with windy. Oh, that's changed. That's right. Alright, not bad. And again. He's giving chase. What it does if we turn completely 9 degrees starboard, might be able to get in a few shots. All stern chases. I'm just gonna come fully around. Pretty good maneuver on this part. And have him give chase. Might be able to more or less turn around and give him a shot opposite either. Maybe. Wind is not really in my favour, but worked. I'm on target and turn. We're outside his broadside arc, so right now he can not do much besides harassing with those chases there. Alright, he's gone down to battle sails. Let's do the same. Bounces and misses. Come around. Now the issue I'm having, keeping downwind of him like this, is that he's going to alternate sides just as much as me. So I'll be shooting into both sides of him, which is not ideal. Back, fire, start turning. Got a bit early, so 6 of my guns went straight into the water, and he managed to get more in on me there. Right, let's come around. You have the numerical advantage now. Those damn bow chases. See, now he's turned his opposite side again. No. bit slow on the outgoing turn, so we took a bit of damage. I'm actually not sure. I think he should be reloading faster than me. I'm using longs. We'll see. I want to get one more broadside in on this side. There, come on. A few of them probably going to go far. There's a turn fire, so almost the same reload. Go for this. We get out of this quicker and fire another broadside into him. I think you all noticed I just popped another repair there. Or not another, but the first repair. Definitely, if you haven't done it at this point, this is the time to do it. You don't want to let your armor go down much more than that, otherwise you're going to be struggling keeping it up. Sure. Alright. That's going to cost us in the long run. We're back at range. He's setting sails. He's going to try and close the distance. Ranging shot. Very steep angle, but 7 managed to find purchase there. Reload that side first. He's closing fast, I don't mind. Armor slowly coming back up. Slowly I'm going to angle in. And angle out. Just clicked just a second too soon because the lower deck hadn't fired. We're going to come back in. Up. The heel. Almost high, but worked. I give myself a bit more breathing room, angle away from him. He's got a fire. Should be able to bounce it. I hope. Alright, repairs are done. Screw back on. Yeah. Few found purchase here on the rear end where there's a bit more of an angle to him because it's rounded off aft. Other than that, we're good. We allow ourselves to come back in, fully reloaded. Now you see, the issue with ships like the Trinc and such is they're fairly low freeboard And that middle section there, do tend to overshoot often. Well, I don't say you do, but I do. Sounds good. Hey. No point in turning now. He already hit us and smacked us around. Oh, he fired double. He fired deck by deck. I should have turned then. To me, I just registered it like he fired his full broadside. What would have been best was as soon as he fired, okay, fire right after you fired your full first part of your broadside, or your broadside completely. And if he fires deck by deck, you should be turning. That way you can turn away as the fire from the other deck is coming in. He's turning and trying to get in. Oh, he's been showing us his stronger side. Eagle hit on the stern. Goes to gun, second hit. Bounces and misses. Right. But right now we need to maneuver. We need to get on his opposite side again. Not trying to sink him, we are trying to capture. Get up, see if we can remove his nose. Got her. 8 hits. Few penetrations, but nothing too serious. Come around, get the other broadside in. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you're settled in for a long fight. Gonna take a bit of time, this one. Slowly whittling away at his armor and his crew. Long enough. The return fire. I pushed the A button a bit, turned it into the wind instead of pushing D and turning away. That's what it is. We're going to come back around, given the starboard battery. Looks like up the nose. We will at some point have to close with him to get grape shot effect. But we're going to keep at range, just whittling away at his armor and his crew until I have another repair up. Which is about 4.5 minutes away. I'm definitely feeling that thickness of arrows playing to his advantage there. He's really penetrating even at fairly distance and even at angles, so giving him more range in. As soon as he fires, we're going to turn. Full deck? Yeah, that was full broadside. Alright. Right, he's turning to give chase now. We'll give him another knock on the nose if we can. Three minutes 15. And bow chase. high. Much of a correction. We can run him here for a bit. Be fine. He's gonna have to turn hard to get a range on, or gets in his firing arm, so that's gonna mean he's gonna lose range. But he's gonna use full sails for a bit, trying to catch up, and he is down 77%. So us at battle sails is just not quite as fast as him, but almost. Completely in our arc, yeah, so we're gonna have a few that's gonna shoot for. That's his nose gone. Should start to affect his crew somewhat more. He's gaining ever so slightly. So once they reload it, I'm gonna turn into him, fire, and turn away again. He's gonna, as soon as he feels like he can do a slight turn to starboard, he's going to do so to bring us into his firing arc. I want to get a broadside off on him before he do. Few seconds left on the reload. And there he goes. Surprised me. Oh, he's going to try and get the other broadside in, is he? Cheeky bastard. Not gonna work. Kind of turned too soon. Kind of turned too soon. Alright, firing from the stern as we come across the wind here. Actually, he's firing from front. He's trying to get his starboard guns on us. If we're lucky, we get the speed fast. We go up in front of him. It's gonna make him turn the opposite way again. Right now, he's locked in the wind, more or less. Should give us another chance to just down the length of him. Should have used parallel. My intention was they would be, or hope was they would be firing a bit faster. So by using the 100-meter convergence, we've had most of them sitting on the nose. What I should have done was use the parallel convergence. So just shoot as we come across. Alright, he was trying to counter turn, so we'll turn back in. Could put us at a decent angle once he fires in a second. There we go. Yep, all bounced. Ready for repair. Come around, full broadside. Too slow. Too slow. Come out at an angle again once he fires. Bit slow to a few penetrations and a few stone hits. But we're still going to come around more or less the entire way. I'm going to put us into the wind and on his strong side. However, it's also presenting our strong side. Just give the other side a few seconds of repair. Chance to get back online, really. Don't go through the wind. Alright, we need to close with him fairly soon. Preferably on this side. I'll say that as we take damage, but got about what is that? 22 man advantage. Brake being loaded. Now we would put it if we had alright. Shoot away my down now on that one. If we had not loaded, but finished our repairs, this would have been a good time to get in there and board. However, we are not done with our repairs. Then we're going to come across his nose here. Grape shot in. Get the angle up. Few hits on our stern, but that's fine. Come around. Bit of a stern right, nothing much. Go for a grave load and start preparing borders now. Sneak up on his other side if you can. Ow, that was a good hit. 5 and 4, get a rudder back up. I don't usually use the one down here, urgent repairs, just for my pump. I always save it when my rudder goes out, or if my pump goes out as I'm taking on water. Just because the pump's damaged, you don't need to repair it unless you're taking on water. Save it for when the rudder goes out, that's when you really need it. Alright, grape shot's loaded. We can get in behind him. Where is he? There he is. Nice rake. 44 crew off. Come around, come around, come around. Alright, 80 man crew advantage. Now is definitely the time to press that boarding Get in there. You can get around and get into him. Biff. Ow. Before he gets out the wind. I don't think we will. He's out of the wind already. Alright. Change your plans. Come away the other way around. Alright. Boarders are ready. Guns are loaded with grape. Let's get in there. Hopefully I'll get this turn done before he's done reloading. No! We present our flat. Right. It's an error of judgment on my part. And we're on fire. Pretty big one too. It's 35 guys going on survival. Right, we want to force this boarding now before he smacks us around some more. Can't really force it here though. We're going to come in. Great. No effect whatsoever. However, our armor got stripped. May need to just pull off a bit until we can get another repair going. Unless he allows himself to go into the wind now. Getting behind him. Yeah, he should. I got no guys on sails, so that's why we're moving so slow. Alright, boarding time. If we can. He's stuck? No, he's not. He's almost out of it. Alright, different tactics. Just gonna run for a minute or two. Flatten out before he fires. Come on, come on, come on. Fine. Alright, we got issues. Put it mildly, we got issues. We're gonna run for a bit. We still got 2 minutes 40 seconds before we can effectively do a repair. We're gonna go full crew or full sails, and then just repair it for one cycle, and then once we have, re-engage. Yes, I'll Sanchez. Gonna fire. Well, now would be a good time to speed up the video a bit, don't you think? Alright, 1 minute 50 until next repair. Angle's good. Gonna have to turn so he keeps in there. We're just going to keep this heading. If he fires, it's going to be at a steep angle, or he's going to turn and chase. I mean, going from feeling pretty confident, two broadsides made it turn very sour. I'm just watching the damage there. My structure is struggling hard. 1 minute 5. Yeah, he's setting full sails. He's giving chase now. Alright, means we're good. "30 seconds. "20. Right, 5 seconds. What you could also do in this situation, if you look at top screen, it still says cannot leave for 1 minute 50. What you could do is simply hold your speed up, and as soon as you can leave, do so to save your ship. I'm not going to. Well, that would be a viable option if you were in this position. You can keep him off you for that 1 minute 50 or 1 minute 30 that's left. He is coming in faster now. We are heavily damaged, so we are slowing down. Repairs are coming back up now, so we're gaining speed now. Should be able to keep him off us if we just wanted to get out of here. Slight correction. I mean, if he turns and gets a good hit on us, we're dead, because that's gonna wreck our remaining structure down below 20%. Last ditch effort here could have been loading chains, and just do a quick turn, give him another smash in the lower part of his sails around here, just to reduce his speed even further, because he's still gaining on us. Alright, repairs slowly coming underway. And that's the reason why I brought the Northern Carpenters. Get a bit more effect out of our repair cycle. Alright, we're at the point where we can take around one beam broadside. If this had been just a fight where we were aiming to kill him, we could have done so without that much risk, because we just kept that range. But because we have to capture this guy, we had to get in there with the grape shots and get it done, which meant that we put ourselves at somewhat of a risk, and that's the reason why we now find ourselves badly damaged. Alright, the repair's out, and it's going to take another 9 minutes 15 before we can do another run. Good turn of fight. Not overly confident that's going to be a good idea, though. What we can do is a little bit of chain. Could have done so earlier, though. Then we would have been prepared for eventualities. Could escape now if we wanted to. So we press escape and get out of here. We'll just save the ship. Not for the series though. Had this been an expensive ship or one of the ones I'm really trying to grind out that I built myself, I would have done so and then reset the fight, get to pull, pair up. But in this instance, no. Keep in here and see what we do. And he's done slightly maneuver, which means we're getting close to being in his firing arc. But he can't maneuver that far right due to the wind. Alright. Try this. This might be where everything fails. Quickly get out of there again before we get into his firing arc. Ow. Alright, took a bit of damage. We put him down another 10% on his overall speed, so we can keep it range if we want to. Even damage, we'll be able to outpace him. If I was quicker on the turn, now would have been a good time, because he's trying to keep us in his firing arc. He's not going to be turning that much. Could be a good time to get in there and force the boarding. I'm not overly confident on doing so. Fire. Bit sporadic. Lower deck coming out. Alright. Alright boys, no guts, no glory. Here we go. Still got our 57 crew advantage here, and looks like he's going to try and turn into us here. So coming at the right angle, we should be able to get in there and board him before he gets out of the wind. And if he's starting to maneuver, we can push him back into the wind, hold him in position. But it might be a T-bone boarding though. Most of the lower deck missed. Slowly losing speed due to the damage. On. This is so tight. Freaking nail biter, this one. He's getting on the way now. Damn it. Alright, we have no choice. We need to pull for another turn. Alright, 4 minutes. Oh, that might just closely be it. We're taking on water. There's a thin blue line coming down there. Prepare the pump. 5 and 4. Taking on water is bad in numerous ways. It slows you down. It it's obviously going to sink you, but it's going to slow you down and it's going to reduce your maneuverability. 3 minutes 30. This is not good. He's going to come up on us hard. Well, doesn't lie. We shouldn't have turned there and tried to stand and fight. Should have kept moving. Make one more attempt to repair. Minutes 50. Down to 2.6 knots. Basically just a pile of rubble, splinters and all sailing around. And we're done for. Ah! So close. Oh, so close. Well, it is what it is. Alright, we're not out yet. 2 minutes. We're not taking on water too badly yet. However, we are taking on water. And he's going to come in now with another shot. Oh, that's the bow chasers. Alright. And here comes the killing blow. Minute 30. Yeah, we're not going to survive a minute 26 with absolutely no structure. We're going to sink fast now. We get another broadside in before we go down. "35 seconds, and we won't survive long enough with the amount of water we're taking in. Unless he closes close enough for me to press the G button before the water comes too far up, we're done for." And that was it. Alright, another fun fight. Another maritime habitat for the fishes there. Yeah, well, initially we played a... Why am I able to initiate repair? I'm not. Okay, I can just push one because it's up there. We played it well initially. Played to the range, played to the wind, hammered him down fairly confidently. Then as we got into the boarding part, or preparing for board really, where whittling down his crew, we were once in a position to get in there and board him, but weren't ready for the board yet as we were doing one repair. We were trying to whittle down his crew with grape shot, which brought us in too close to him, and he just shot us to bits while doing so. As we did that one repair where we were pretty badly damaged, we should have pulled away for one more instead of turning in as I did. Had we pulled away, we would have been in a more favorable position with another repair. probably been 2/3 up in our armor and everything else. We take a bit more of pounding, and then forced our way into a boarding. So definitely captain's error. If the boat takes me all the way home, I'll probably stand trial for this, losing one of the king's ships. But it's what it is. Another video down. I'll be preparing another Essex for the next episode. Not going to drag you through another fight with the Essex. I might even take out the Labelle Pool and give that a try on an Essex or on a Trinc instead of grinding for another Essex. But we'll see in the next episode. Hope you learned something. I hope you had a good laugh at my expense. And until next time, stay safe.